Good evening everyone, it's Andy, this is Back to the Clash. We are working through Clash of Clans right from the beginning and we're doing it as efficiently as possible without spending gems and keeping the money very, very low. Right, so since the last episode we finished the army camp and we finished the elixir storage to level 3. Now why is that important? Because if you go up here, we've now got 7,000 capacity and 4,000 in our gold, so 7,000 elixir. This gives us a lot of options. What do you think we should do next? So again, you can use this handy little suggestion panel. It's not always right, but it's it's normally pretty much there or thereabouts. It's always good to get the mines going, so I think we're gonna just quickly do both of these because they won't take very long. Now the big thing about the upgrades that we did overnight are this now has a capacity of 30. So if you go into your barracks, we've now only got 10 spare. So put another 20 in, and then that means we've got 2 lots of 30. And if we go into single player, Cannonball Run, I think we can nail this one really easily with 30. So all I'm going to do is take the archers and I'm going to drop 10 around each one. And you'll see this is actually really easy now. Whereas on the last time we tried this with only 20 archers, didn't quite have the power to overrun this base. So now they're going to try to get into the middle where all the loot is. It will be gone in seconds. This just goes to show you how just those extra few troops can make a massive difference. So don't always rush into attacking if your troops are not, trained. Wait until they're trained and then go in with a full load. So we've got 1,000 gold, 1,500 elixir. So we're getting there now. So this episode is going to be pretty short because fundamentally we're now going to wait for this gold mines to be upgraded. And what I'll probably do is, as we've got enough, we'll do the archer tower and that bring all of our defenses up to level 2. And we could unlock the giants. That could be a good thing to do. So it doesn't really matter what order you do this in at this point in the game. It's always worth doing the collectors and the mines first because they're giving you the loot which you can spend on other things. So I would always recommend doing that. You're going to have the storages, so you can do the storages first. And then when you get further up the game and you're doing, say, clan wars, you don't want to go straight into the defensive because that will give you a higher ranking, which will mean you'll get linked up with a higher opposition. There's a big benefit in upgrading, say, a gold storage, not just from how much gold you can store and look after, but if you go and see the hit points, that's going to keep going up. So if you go to the upgrade panel, the hit points go from 600 to 800 just from going up one level, and you can see that bar is going to get fuller and fuller and fuller as you go up the game. So having the highest possible storages, even though it's a bit boring, is really important just to make sure that you're on top of things. The other thing we did on the last episode, but we didn't actually claim, was we upgraded the gold storage to level 2. Now we got another couple of gems. Again, it's not a massive amount, but it all helps. Some of these, like join the Crystal League, 250, destroy 10 Inferno Towers, 100, destroy 20 Eagle Artillery, 150. These are some big amounts of gems, but they're further on in the game. So, we don't really, we can't worry about those now because it's not that relevant. So, for now, because we've got 5 minutes left on this troop timer, I'm just going to end this episode. And then when we come back in the next one, what I'll have done is I'll have got a bunch of these upgraded because this part of it's not really that exciting. So what we need to do before we move on to the next one is we'll can we upgrade this to level 4 yet? Yeah. So we'll try to get all the collectors up to level 4, because that's going to give us a really good amount of loot coming in. And we'll also upgrade the gold to level 3. And then I'll check it again in the morning, because another 8 hours is going to be 9,600, I think that is. So we're going to be filling up those storages really quickly overnight. And I can't remember which YouTuber it is, and I apologise if you ever watch this, as unlikely that is. You should always log out with as little loot as possible, because then your base is less desirable to someone attacking you. So always try to make sure that if when you go to bed or you go to work, or you finish your lunch break, make sure your builders are busy and spend that loot. So if you've got lots of loot left over, you can start upgrading these wall pieces, because they're 1,000 each, and at this level in the game you've got 25, so we need 25,000 gold to upgrade that wall, but it's so important. So yeah, bit of a shorter episode. It's just a bit of a churn now of getting the loot, spending the loot on the upgrades, and getting the base more developed, and keep some options open. So I hope you're enjoying Clash of Clans. If you haven't started yet, download the game. It's free to play, and if you follow my advice, you won't be spending much money, if at all. And the monthly season pass is completely optional as well. It just speeds things along and further up in the game. So you don't really have to spend any money at all to really enjoy Clash of Clans and enjoy, planning your bases. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and happy clashing. Bye.